Sid, you're up next.
So hello everybody, my name is Siddharth Vikram. I am 9 years old and in 4th grade. Today I'm going to you about my idea, which is called Eyes on Life. First of all, you might have the question, who am I? Well, who's the person that's talking right now? I mean, my name is Sid, as I said. I am 9 years old and in 4th grade. I live in Carlisle, Massachusetts, and I'm a 5-time presenter and co-host on GIFT. My interests include innovation, of course. Why would I be here if I was not interested in innovation, science, and space? So I must have a problem that I'm trying to solve with my innovations there. The problem is that there's a very nasty creature out in the wild annoying people these days. And no, I'm not talking about my brother, okay? He only annoys me, for your information. So what I'm talking about are lice. Lice are parasites that live in your hair that hurt. Parasites, if you're unclear on the concept, means an organism that survives by eating the nutrients of another organism and has a negative impact on the other organism. 6 million to 12 million people in the USA are infested with lice. Lice have adapted so humans can find it without getting their hair in such a mess and oh my god, it's such a mess when you even try. And if you do find it, you're lucky because they're hard to find. Schools have to check for lice in student hair. So, what is my solution anyway? To create an app on the phone that uses AI image recognition to detect lice in the hair instead of a human pulling, shoving, messing up my hair. And just so you're clear, my solution is detecting the lice, not getting rid of it. So this is my solution. What are the advantages? Less time consuming. Anybody can do it, even people who do not know how to spot lice. So I don't have to do it. No, you just simply have to take a scope that is on my desk over there and just scan it over your head slowly, and that's it. Less messy, easy to use. And why did I even come up with this solution anyway? Well, there is a problem, but how does it really relate kind of indirectly to me? Well, I saw in the schools how they were tossing and turning the hair, and how if somebody had lice, they would have to go back, and it was far too complicated, and far too messy, and far too painful, because lice are painful. Oh, I forgot to mention that before, but lice make you scratch probably as much as poison ivy, which I've talked a few gifts ago, and that increases the chance of bacterial infection. So, I've been talking, and I haven't even told you, well, what is image recognition? Image recognition is the ability of an AI software to identify an object, an image, or a video. So, for example, I give a trained AI software a picture of a cat. It's mind-blowing, everybody, but the AI software will tell you it's a cat in a certain probability. Like maybe 90% is a cat, 10% is a dog. It depends on how accurate, and like how many pictures you've trained it with. Hey, image recognition goes in 2 steps. You first have to train it. I took 4 hours to train mine. And then you have to test it out and use it, and with the help of other people, which is the prediction part, where it gives you the percentage. So how do you train an AI? You should train an AI model by giving it so many different images of each item. As I said before, it took me 4 hours to get every single one of them. So you might have missed the point of not missed the point. You might not know what an AI model is. An AI model simply allows the AI software to bet the probability of what a given image would be based on the classes of data that it's been trained with. In this example, the classes of data that it's been trained with are cats and dogs. All of the cat images are labeled cat, and all of the dog images are labeled dog. And that's how you train your AI software. So, what does the AI do to predict? You have to pass a new image that has not been labeled cat or dog. The output of the software will have the probability of the image being a cat and a probability of it being a dog. So if I pass a random dog image, it has to be not one of the things that you've already put in. Because say I was looking at a bunch of pieces of paper in different colors. They asked me what a different kind of paper that I already knew was. Then it would be exact copy. So it would be 100% accurate. But do I want things to be, well, I do, but do I want things to unfairly be 100% accurate? So no. So I have to take extra time and get at least 32 more images in mind. So now I hope you've understood how when you train the AI model, you can get a random picture of anything that you've trained it with, and then you pass it through and it'll give you the probability. This is basically what I did for my project. So my model training, how did I even train the model? As I said earlier, I trained my model by giving it any images of hair with or without lice. It's basically the same thing as my training and testing with my cat and dog example. Instead, it's hair with lice and hair without lice. So the hair with no lice and, well, with lice was all me. We had to simulate fake lice. This is where I use it. Well, this is how it looked when I completed. And I use Teachable Machines, which is a really good app if you want to get started on teaching your own machine, doing a bit of image recognition, and there's also sound recognition, posture recognition, probably in the future so many that I can't even name. So how did I get lice in my hair for my images with my fake lice? Well, I put a bunch of seeds, which still now I'm trying to gnaw out of my hair. You don't know how annoying it was, but also it was worth it. So how did I test my model? I used 16 new test images of my hair without lice and 16 new test images of my hair with the fake lice that I mentioned earlier. As I mentioned earlier, again, you cannot use the same images that you trained your software with, or else it'll be 100% accurate. And so my results were for without lice, 10 of the AI predictions were correct and 6 were wrong. And for with lice, 15 predictions were correct and 1 was wrong. And so here are my next steps. Improving my AI model and prediction, because 7 out of those 32 images were wrong, and I need to improve on that. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of months. Design and code a phone app too, so that people all around the world can use it. And I hope you've enjoyed my presentation. Thank you. I really appreciate all of you being here, listening to me. And I hope I'm not being boring. I hope I'm being amusing, funny. You know what I mean. And just do me a favor, crowd. When you get out of this, gift the whole thing, you must check your hair for lice, because then you're going to blame me for not looking. So just check your lice just check your hair after this, so you know there's no lice. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope you enjoyed my idea. Any questions?
Yeah, thank you so much, Sid. I really enjoyed that presentation. And I think I saw Jim that he had a question. Is that right, Jim?
Yes, I did. Hey, Sid, great presentation. I'm curious, the applications you're using, are they open source?
Yes, open source. I forgot to mention that. So you can just search up Teachable Machines, Do you want me to post the link in chat?
Yeah, would you mind?
Okay, give me a sec. I have to do a.
You're fine. That's amazing. What a great idea. What if you took the data of the images with the AI on teachable machines and added an infrared camera? Would you be able, do you think, to pick up the heat signature of the lice, or is it too small?
I was thinking about that, but I'm not so sure. But my prediction now, even with no information, is that my body heat is gonna kind of mask over that. But I'll try it out. Maybe I'll use infrared. Yeah, I was thinking about that. Thanks.
You were brilliant, by the way.
And I posted the link in the chat. Hopefully it isn't the wrong one. Check it out for me. Do me a favor. Any more questions? So one person has no question. No.
Yeah, Sid.
Awesome job, though, Sid. I so enjoyed listening to you, and I will check my hair for lice a little later today. So,
any images from the from YouTube? I mean, sorry, not images. Any questions from YouTube? Okay, I'll suppose
No
that.
questions from YouTube, but I wish I had this application you're presenting today a month ago, because I had this problem with my child and I had no clue how to identify lice. If I had had that, my problem would have been solved in just a few minutes. So that's great again, Sid. I'm amazed.
Thank you.